Well, Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to the first GTA video of 2022. And I figured, what better way to start it off than with GTA 6? Because over the last couple of days, as it turns out, one of the more reputable GTA Online leakers over the last couple of years, he said some interesting stuff about GTA 6. And I don't know if this is going to be copium from us, but it kind of makes sense. So without further ado, let's hop into what he posted. This was on the GTA forums, you can see on New Year's Eve. FunMW2, again, probably one of the most reputable GTA Online leakers over the last 5, 6, 7 years. I believe he just recently leaked a bunch of stuff about the contract DLC prior to it releasing, if you were unaware. So like, clearly he knows stuff. And what he said was, since we're going into 2022, the new year is pretty much a given for the announcement of the next title. Going by Rockstar's pattern with major titles, a release is expected a year after. And of course, this got so many people talking about GTA 6. Are we finally gonna get an announcement this year? And honestly, when you look at it, it kind of checks out. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, this is just speculation. It is something we don't know because Rockstar are so damn secretive. But just looking at everything else Rockstar's been doing, 2022 does make total sense for an announcement. And then 2023 could be the perfect year for a release. Because actually, if you think about it, September 17th, 2023, that's the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5. I mean, I'm no expert in marketing, but I would think that's probably a great day to release GTA 6 if this all ends up being true. But anyway, so let's take a look at some of the other things that make this a little plausible. So he does state, actually, he doesn't specifically state GTA 6. He just says Rockstar's next title. And there have been some little rumors about like a Bully 2, but I don't think that's going to be the next title. Obviously, the next title everyone wants from Rockstar is GTA 6. And if Rockstar released like some other title, people are going to get upset, I feel. So Rockstar's probably going to release GTA 6. And then if they have other stuff they can do, that'll happen after GTA 6 releases. Now, he also does say, going by Rockstar's pattern of major titles, a release would be expected a year after. So let's assume they do announce it this year in 2022. Then that 2023 date, I guess, would be when they would release it. Although, when you do think about Rockstar's release patterns, they announce a game, they have it scheduled to release a year later, but then it gets delayed and they end up not releasing it until almost 2 years later. That's what happened with GTA 5. That's what happened with Red Dead Redemption 2. So even if they announce it this year in 2022, more than likely, just going off of what Rockstar's done in the past, 2024 probably would be the year we actually get it, which also does line up with the other leakers like Jason Schreier and Tom Henderson. They've stated that 2024 or 2025 is when their sources say GTA 6 is coming out. So again, kind of all lines up. Another thing is that this year, after the expanded and enhanced releases in March, Rockstar, they don't really have anything sort of major planned or scheduled. Also, with the expanded and enhanced, that's the perfect place for them to put a bunch of GTA 6 teasers and Easter eggs. Rockstar love putting these little Easter eggs and stuff in, their games before the big games get released and announced. So they'd probably do something similar with the expanded and enhanced. Maybe, some places in GTA 5, they update the textures to make it a certain way. So that's, of course, is going to be for something for sure we look out for when the expanded edition does come out. We'll be going through all the game files to see if there's any teases in there, going through all the textures. Maybe they updated some of those numbers. People have always thought there were GTA 6 hints. Maybe they changed some of the numbers from like 2021 to 2022 or 2024 or something like that, right? So, of course, that's another thing that makes it in line for this year being the announcement. And then actually the final thing was something from one of the head devs at Rockstar right now, Rob Nelson. He had an article, an interview actually, when the contract DLC came out a couple of weeks ago. This was the specific bit where he did talk about GTA Online. And he sort of is saying here, I mean, you can sort of read through it, but basically he's saying that GTA Online's engine and like how they were coding the game, it just wasn't good enough, basically. And obviously over the course of the last 8 years, they've added more and more to it. And to me, reading between the lines here, I feel like a lot of the developers, Rob Nelson here included, especially the ones who have been working on the game for so long, they want to move on. They want to have a new title, a new change of scenery, you know, behind the scenes with all the different, you know, new coding and everything, a new engine, basically. They probably want that so they can input a lot of these ideas that they just can't do in GTA 5. And I mean, even with the latest DLC, the contract, a lot of that DLC used or reused stuff rather. So they're not even really adding new things to the game. I mean, I guess Cayo Perico was the biggest thing they've added that was new, but since then it's kind of just been reused stuff. So I do think a lot of the devs do want to move on, which again would mean an announcement and a release sooner rather than later. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I don't know if we're all just hoping for too much, but things starting to line up. A lot of the leakers are saying it's coming sooner, maybe rather than later, potentially, at least an announcement. And after the expanded enhanced, that's when we're all expecting maybe for Rockstar to do and announce something, change something in their Twitter. I don't know, put out a screenshot, something. Of course, though, we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Do you believe in the hope, or are you pessimistic and just don't think GTA 6 is ever coming? Because maybe not. Maybe we're all just going to be perpetually in GTA Online. Who knows? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please drop a video like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.